Alright, you look forward to the commentary? Okay.
Thanks for stopping by, Alex.
Yeah. Oh god, there better not be a secret boss after this as we have to escape.
Hey, who's that right there?
This?
That guy, yeah.
Drago?
Oh.
So here we go. We got all of the characters, all of the things. We did everything except the Omega weapon and the achievement room.
The final crack was an unexpected one.
That's the best kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that quote.
So everybody, if you have a drink, please take a drink. Let's all drink together. To Kefka. So it's too bad that Tsushiy isn't here. Is Tsushiy in the chat at all?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Let me check.
Tsushiy.
I wonder if they wear their costumes in the Indies.
Yeah, do they? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't see Tsushiy in here, no.
So this part, like this ending is so incredibly like cinematic and awesome. So I don't know if you remember it, but
I don't.
so even after this, we have like our own little neat ending for the stream. So if you guys can stick around,
Oh, yeah.
it will be fun. Turn off the background when it's time.
Is it time?
I think this is probably a good background to have. Otherwise it's gonna be like that weird facey looking one.
Yeah, let's just keep this one.
Or we can put on like this background, this one. You want the blue one?
Yeah, do the blue one.
Blue. Okay. Turn that off. Turn that off. Oh wait, that's
It's
not what
the
we're
weird
doing.
one.
There we go.
There you go. Final boss is Squaresoft.
So is Terra going to disappear too?
The final boss is Tsushiy.
I'm really hoping he'll like do something like that, or make a gigantic tomato monster or something, a gigantic Poe.
I didn't do anything. I ground a little bit.
So this is a really good. Just this whole music, everything. Look at all this.
What? I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, this whole ending sequence is amazing. So I'm not putting the controller down because I don't trust Tsushiy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fight that book. I had to fight that book earlier in the game several times. The monster's gonna come out of it and kill me.
How hard would it be to hack an ending sequence like this?
Oh, it'd be a lot of work. I think.
To
I think
make-
people in the chat could answer that better. But it'd be a lot of work.
But could you do that and make monsters come out of the book and stuff?
Fight you? Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess so. Thank you all for joining us for this. This has been a long time coming. Like we started this in like July 19th or something like
Yep.
that, and we put 120 hours into it total. If you count all the programming and all of the, all the stream setup and all the things I did, it was probably at least 200 hours of work. It was a lot of fun though. Like when we started it out, originally I was just gonna play through it. I thought it was gonna be like a minor little hack. I didn't expect it to be what it turned out to be. And then beyond that, it was kind of like just like this really cool community formed around this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like there's really good Final Fantasy VI experts in here. There's people who enjoy it mildly, and there's people who don't even care about it, but they enjoy just all of our wackiness. And there's like people from other countries, all over the world. Like Tsushiy, even the creator of the patch, signed up on Twitch, went through all that crazy process to show up here and chat with us in English. There's a lot of cool stuff.
I hope we get to tell them that, hey, we beat it.
Yeah. And then even like the people in the chat, like they've gotten along. It's really cool. Like these friendships and regulars have been forming. My grammar is failing me, so I apologize.
Don't worry, we're gonna get some cake or cookies after this.
Yeah, we're gonna celebrate after this.
Yeah.
And then like we're getting like people will send in fan art. People will send in like goofy quotes of everything we say. That's been a lot of fun too. Even myself, like when I first started this, I was still very new to streaming because I've only been streaming for about 3 months, right?
Yeah.
So I think like if you compare the first episode of this, I think we've improved a lot
Of Final Fantasy?
at streaming.
Oh, yeah.
And even just like the stream itself, if you go back and look at the archives, I think that the stream itself has evolved.
This definitely is not the end of streaming for us.
Oh no, we're just
the
starting.
end of streaming this game.
We're just starting.
Yeah, but season 2 is just around the
We're
corner.
gonna take over the world with our stream.
Bye, American noob.
Thanks for coming by, American newbie, however you say your name. N00B.
Man, this ending song is so good.
Uh-huh.
Has there been like an OC remix of
Oh
this?
yeah.
Cool.
Like it's kind of like a big combination. Like this stream is so great because like a combination of all of my talents and hobbies. You know, like streaming and translating and web page stuff and not translating. I already said that. You know, programming and all this cool stuff.
Alright, we got a fan art when the stream's over.
When the stream is super over. Okay.
When the end game is over.
Okay. So I really look forward to playing more games in interesting ways with you guys. I'm kind of sad that my, automatic translator hacky program thing over there
They are still in their costumes.
Yep.
I just noticed.
is really cool.
What game are we gonna play next? We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
Well, the next big game like this that we're gonna tackle, we're not sure.
Yeah. So, because October's coming up, so we're gonna play like some spooky games, not like jump scary games, but just like Halloweeny games. So we're gonna play that on and off.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, we're gonna do that over October, and then a game like this, one that I'm very familiar with, but that I can play in a different and new way. I'll figure something out because it's something that I like to do, and then like Poe likes to draw and do her things and do Animal Crossing. So we're always gonna be in need of something like that. So I'm not sure what we'll do. If you guys have suggestions, let me know.
We'll definitely at least pick Pokemon Blue back up.
Oh yeah.
And we're both kind of clueless with where we are in Pokemon Blue right now. So that'll be interesting. You guys can help us a lot if you know a lot about Pokemon.
Yep, so I definitely plan to do that FF5R.
FF5R?
It's like a really good, it's kind of like this where it's a Final Fantasy V hack, and it's kind of a celebration of a bunch of other Final Fantasy games. It has like a bunch of bosses and stuff from other games. It's not as extensive as this, I think, but it'll be a lot of fun. It's kind of on the same level. I think I trust my instincts. I'll find something that if it's something I enjoy, then I think other people will enjoy it probably. So we'll figure it out. And then most of all, I really look forward to like continuing to evolve the stream, like with the hacking things and the automatic translation things and all that.
We're already getting Pokemon tips.
So if you guys want to catch up on our Pokemon stuff, we're not too far into it, so it's all on YouTube if you want to follow along with us. My grammar, what's happened to my grammar? I think when the espers, went away, so did my grammar. The grammar esper. What would the grammar esper's name be?
Do we have the thing at the bottom anymore? The quotes popping up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So it's so strange to have this feeling. Like after this ends, I'm gonna feel so empty. So what are we gonna start streaming after this? Actually, are we gonna do just more Smash?
Hang on, I really like this song.
Yeah. What is DD in MSG5?
Metal Gear Solid 5?
Gigantic boobs? This part was always kind of cool.
I forgot what your question was because that song started
It's okay.
playing.
Here, look at this.
Oh, whoops.
So back in the day, it just blew my mind as a kid. Like, games could suddenly be so cinematic.
This is what gives me hope that me, as someone who can only do pixel art, can make a game that has heart.
Mm-hmm. Some Poemato CX challenges? Yeah, so actually that's a thing that I did.
Tina Branford?
Yeah. So some like I had a thing like when I was doing my hacking things. Very briefly, I showed that I can like create challenges for us, and then like it will kind of like NES Remix. Then I can just like make my own challenges in emulators and stuff. And so maybe someday we can do that with like Mario Brothers. Try to jump over the flag, stuff like that, and then we'll have like a checklist that we can go down, stuff like that. Vlad the Impaler's grave has been found.
Really?
They're going to open it? No, that's how Castlevania 19 starts.
Yeah, what's going on? Don't do that.
So for me, like when I played this back in the day, I didn't really like have many people to share video games with because I lived in a really rural area. If you guys have seen some of my pre-show videos, you know what I mean. So I'd go to school and like there maybe be like 1 or 2 people I could talk about this game to. But whenever I would go to school, if I could get like this whole like intro song stuck in my head in the morning, I knew I would have a good day that day.
Aw, that's so cute. I want to punch you.
Same with Chrono Trigger. Like if I could get some Chrono Trigger music in my head during the day, it would always be like a good day.
Yeah.
She punched me. Just chilling out to this music. So this part's always cool. Like you don't see it right away. Just watch the apple.
Okay. Hey.
It's so cool. So like if you don't save him earlier, then he won't have an ending.
Oh.
It'll just say shadow, but then you won't see anything about it. So we've been streaming for 6.5 hours so far straight.
I didn't even get close to finishing this drawing. Whatever.
Poe was so violent.
All I did was nudge him.
So I hope you like people watching, not just in the chat, but people watching or people watching on YouTube in the future. Hello, people in the future. I'm talking from the past. But I hope if you guys enjoy this at all, I hope you will check out this hack because it's been a lot of fun. I didn't think it was going to be this fun.
His name is Stragus Magus. In Majora's Mask, like, the ending of Majora's Mask is dependent on saving certain characters in the game, and if you don't save them in that playthrough, it'll just show you the mask spinning, like, hey, you need to get this mask to see this part of the ending.
Yeah, I remember that. So, there's still more ending coming.
Really?
This is a long ending. It's such an amazing ending. So, sometimes, like, before school, I would, like, often, like, watch the endings of video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just, try to get the music in my head like I was talking about.
Yeah.
But, so I would often, like, try to beat this game really early, very quickly. Like, I forget what time I have to get up, like 5 or something. This was, like, when I was in high school. So, I would watch this ending a lot. So this ending kind of means morning for me, early morning. I would do that also with, like, Donkey Kong Country's ending, and Mortal Kombat's ending, Evo's ending. I love Evo's ending music. That's we gotta play that. I think you'll have a lot of fun playing Evo. We started to play that.
Yeah, I'll play Evo. Oh wait, is this a waterfall? This is hurting my head right now.
Yeah, it's a waterfall. So they saw a sparkle. Yep, this ending. So it's always gonna forever haunt me, but you can see on the side there, that one orange. So I think what I'll do is, so my automatic translator program, if you've seen it on the stream, actually, like, I've shown it off, but it doesn't do what you think it does. It creates an overlay for the stream, so, like, when I'm playing the game here, I don't see it on my side.
You're gonna miss the credits, American noob. but see ya.
You're gonna miss the credits. The credits are gonna be nice, hopefully.
The Poemato CX
Yes.
credits.
The credits of the credits. I hope it, like, I set everything up and I hope it's gonna work, but because we've been streaming for so long, who knows?
It might not work.
So I'm kind of thinking that the chat delay has grown from what, that's the feeling I'm get.
It's longer?
Yeah, right now. See, I don't know what Kevin Chai's talking to me about now.
What? Let me scroll up.
This is so cool, man. Look at that.
There's no context. I don't know what Kevin Chai is referring to.
Man, these effects, they're not even bothering the frame rate. Man. Come back, all of you staff. Come make us some new games. Like, I just want some more games of this, like, you know, graphics style. You know, I don't need really fancy, realistic graphics of in J-pop hairdos. I don't need cutscenes that are all fancy with fancy lighting and everything.
I don't need those smoothed out, rounded corners
Oh,
of
yeah.
sprites. Don't do that.
Just give me a nice, simple.
Give me some blocky ass pixels.
Like we were watching that Final Fantasy 13 thing earlier, like just the sprite version of it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I would totally have played that. So like I wouldn't have hesitated. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just the era that I grew up in. But I think like you're able to put more of your imagination into it. It's like when you're playing with Legos. All right, you guys, we got to get the gang together again. I need to tweet these guys. They'll listen to me, right? Some random foreigner.
Totally.
Yeah, like I just want, like I'm a Square fan. I want to give them my money, but they're not making the things that I really want. So, and I feel like a bad fan for that, but
No.
I feel like the relationship should be the other way.
Yeah.
If they want my money, then
They need to work for it.
yeah.
This is such a cool animation. What
Yep.
the heck? Yep, send in your fan art now if you've got it. We're gonna show it off after the end.
Yeah.
The ending sequence.
I'm really hoping the credits isn't going to crash because we've been doing it for so long.
I think it'll be okay.
So this stream has been so much fun, you guys. Like I remember like the day we started. So like for those of you who've been sticking around since then, thank you so much.
Oh, I can get a picture of this.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you guys happen to miss anything, like just check out the YouTube archives. We're gonna have like 250 episodes up there. You can just like play it in the background if you want, or if you want, like you can do what we do is like we'll like do exercise bikes to YouTube playlists, stuff like that. I watched all of Dark Souls on the
especially
exercise
Let's
bike.
Plays.
Yeah, so just like background stuff. At least that's how I enjoy really long YouTube things.
I like to have streams on when I'm cleaning.
So I've been like, I wanted to do this with the Mother 3 stream, but I kind of want to do it with this one too, is like make a highlight video of all the best parts, except that means I have to go through all of the episodes myself and then cut them all up and everything.
In cases, I really hope there's a special boss, like right after the credits.
Golbez. So this part I could always tell it's just like the same texture, just doubled and repeating. Yeah, so like every time I would watch the credits of a Final Fantasy game, I would see Ken Narita. I'm like, he's always the programmer, like the head programmer. And I'm like, man, I look up to him. I want to be Ken Narita.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's still there, that's awesome. Like probably more than Ito, I would want to meet Ken Narita and talk about programming.
The end, and then the end attack show.
No.
Giant killer chocobo.
I would like to make my own Final Fantasy game. I would try to keep it like in this tone. This is like this 5 and 6 or 4, 5 and 6. This is 6. I wouldn't try to go with anything too far-fetched. I wouldn't go off course. Yeah, that Nasir guy, he's amazing too. He's like a legend. They're like, I don't even know how to explain him.
I like this scene. I like this one.
So Cel's the Great, you should totally interview him. That'd be really cool. Like, he's such a weird legend. Like, the fact that like a Japanese company just openly took this guy in and like he did all this major stuff for them. It's like living the dream of dreams. Yeah, I want to live in Japan and work in Japan, but the visa issues are always a big bother for me. Like, I gotta find somebody to do my visa stuff.
What about Kyo?
Well, he's married to a Japanese native, so he has,
Oh.
he's allowed to stay there forever.
No, but maybe he would know.
Yeah.
Like Nat or something.
Yeah. Man, this music.
So you would listen to this in the morning?
Oh yeah.
You would beat Kefka.
Yeah, I would
hear
do
this
that whole
music.
thing, and I would just so I can watch this whole ending. And I would do that with other games I had, like Mortal Kombat, which was kind of a silly thing, and Evo and Donkey Kong Country.
I guess I'm like not so much lucky, but spoiled in that video game soundtracks were readily available on the internet by the time I started really liking and beating games.
So eventually, like at one point, I got a really, really crappy VCR, and I would sometimes record the endings, and I would just play them that way.
Yeah.
I wonder if I still have those tapes. My parents might have those tapes.
You know what I did? There was a Prince movie that was showing on BET, and I didn't have a VCR. So what I did is I recorded clips of the game onto a cassette tape, or the movie onto a cassette tape, which I would then play back and just have audio.
That's cool.
Of my favorite parts of the movie.
Man, kids are interesting.
Hey, it's this place.
Yep.
I haven't thought about this place in so long.
Yeah. It's like we're visiting all these places that we did visit long ago.
No, not Purple Rain. I did that with Under the Cherry Moon, which is my favorite Prince movie. Little trivia. And it's not the best.
So here
Prince
we go.
movie. All right.
Here comes some cool.
Hang on to that controller just in case.
All right.
Nice. Nice. She's the king of the world.
This was before that.
I know.
Titanic ripped it off.
Titanic did. Titanic ripped off Final Fantasy.
Hey everybody, it's birds. Except these ones don't attack you. Tarantula, no, don't fall asleep. Doomgaze, yeah, we never...
Doomgaze is the secret final boss.
We never did defeat Doomgaze in that soul shrine. His soul is still out there.
Wow, that's so pretty. Did you see that background in the game anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't drop it like Arno, yeah. I was worried that I would drop the controller and it would hit the power button. So this part always looked really cool, this part. Like this part and then like the sky part coming out.
What? Holy cow. We're getting an air show now. Oh my gosh. I gotta get a picture. Oh, wait. Don't go.
We did it.
The end. Picture. There.
So it's gonna stay there for a while.
Okay.
Whew.